MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Texas Rangers.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, this is going to be a pitcher's duel. I mean, both these guys have a chance to work deep in the game. They've shown they can do that. Runs are a premium. I think if you don't get them early, we may not see a lot of runs in this game at all.
Yu Darvish will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, we're watching a guy who's the reigning champion of the Cy Young in the American League last year. He's the American League Cy Young Award winner. That speaks volumes to his stuff and how he gets himself ready for games. He's always prepared. Lineups are afraid of him. And regardless if he's having a good outing or not, the stuff carries. So I want to see him have a good outing today. Let's take a look at the defense for the Rangers, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at Elvis Andrus. This guy plays on winning teams. And there's no coincidence. He catches the baseball and his team wins. You have to catch the routine ball in order to give your team a chance. And he's one of the best at doing that.
Leading off tonight for Oakland, center fielder, number 5.
And we are underway in Arlington as the first pitch of the night is taken here for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's a good pitch right there. If that's any indication the type of night he's going to have, if he's able to locate that two-seam fastball, they're going to have trouble hitting him.
Hit hard to short. Andrus has it. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
In the second spot tonight, the left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled straight back. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Well, Fillmore's the type of umpire. He's going to give you a little in some areas and take away the others. And what I mean by that, he's going to call a little wider on the corners. And up and down, he's going to take that away from you.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Billy Butler. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Ready with the 0-1. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit fouled over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Lewis is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. A 0 Rangers coming up. Lots more to come on MLB Network. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it, and if he does, you're going to be really impressed. He can really make an impact on a game with his wheels.
Sonny Gray gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the Division Series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5. Now, let's take a look at the A's defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, you got Josh Reddick. Cannon for an arm. He can go to his left or to his right to go get a baseball. I like how he plays out there.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rangers, center fielder, Jason Hayward.
First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick. Gone to lead off the inning. A A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. His first homer here in the series. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now.
Fielder.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box now, Alden Stewart. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Tim Lewis.
Standing in now, Tim Lewis. The swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Gray ready with the 0-1. Down and away, ball one.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Two and one.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Here's the 2-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
Runner at first here, one man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Batting fifth, catcher Douglas.
Standing
Prescott.
in, Douglas Prescott. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And there's ball one. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Set to deal on a ball and two strikes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Two out with the man at first. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Gray sets. 2-2 on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with two away.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Hey, that was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in the switch hitter, Michael McCabe. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. 2 down, runners at first and second. Big breaking ball and a beauty. 1 and 2.
Well, that was a curveball looking right there. I tell you what, that was a nice curve. Just really froze it. Good breaking ball.
From the belt, the pitch. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2 and 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here's the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. But the Rangers are in the run column first on the strength of this solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Texas. Now at the plate, Brandon Moss. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Brandon Moss.
Here comes the pitch to Moss. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Nope. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Matthew Cabrera, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Way out in front.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
0-2, here it is. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Another 0-2 home. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. One and two, here it comes. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Now at the plate, Brett Laurie. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
2 out, nobody on. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Darvish delivers the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Set to deliver on 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hayward ranging back. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position, but the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding in, Leonis Martin. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Leonis Martin.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Counts 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
3-0 now. Waiting on deck here is Cody Ashe. He'll be next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pulling it in out there is Cespedes, and there are two gone now.
Batting ninth.
And with two away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Here's Cody Ashe. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Gray's ready. Here it comes on 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Over for a look here is Cespedes, but he won't have a play. It's a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
That was really special. You know, he was down the count, and he just said, I got to battle. He battled it through and got rewarded with a base hit the other way.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jason Hayward. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
A runner on first with 2 away. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for Texas. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Now in the box, Jed Lowry. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Jed Lowry.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Again, a 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Hayward has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 21, Josh Reddick.
So one gone in the inning, and that brings up the right fielder, Josh Reddick. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, this at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Now at the plate, Daniel Takahashi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way.
Nope.
Low for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and this will land foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Here's another 1-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. As a look, now the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
The 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing your 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind an count at times.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hayward on the run, and the inning is over. One left for Oakland. It remains 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Shin-Soo Choo. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Shin-Soo Choo.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
2-1 now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
2-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. And he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
In now, Alden Stewart. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
Too high. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Tim Lewis.
Ready for another chance? Tim Lewis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Gray into his motion. 1-1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And Lowry will just look this one in, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Striding in once again, Billy Butler. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Billy Butler.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball is in there for strike one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now, Brandon Moss, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A 1-0 pitch on the way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo home run that time for Brandon Moss. His first homer so far in the series, and the A's are back to even now. It's one apiece.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box now, Matthew Cabrera, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Two and 0. Here it is. And that's in there. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses. Ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Into the box, Brett Laurie, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And that one misses here as he falls behind the Oakland third baseman. 2-1 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Set to deliver the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Inside and low. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Here it is. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count. 3-2.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Chu has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting the shortstop, number 12, Jed Lowry.
Here's Jed Lowry now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Squared that one up just a little late. Lowry waits the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Now the 2-1 here to Lowry. And that one right down Main Street.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Slider, and look out. That's up in the danger zone. Josh Reddick would be next. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Looking to minimize the damage here. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Now, Matt, that's a great pitch. I mean, look, he's in a jam. So what do? You go with the slider that it's probably going to reach for. Good pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. 1 for the A's in the inning, courtesy of Brandon Moss. Bottom of the 4th coming up. All even now at 1-1. Digging in now, Douglas Prescott. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here it comes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
In now, Michael McCabe as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Right over the middle, knee high. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Leonis Martin.
Digging in to try it again, Leonis Martin. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Gray ready with the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. None out, runners at first and second. Down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And this is on the ground for Lowry and could be 2. On to Butler, a double play.
Hey, that's not the guy you're going to see doubled up very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Line towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
So that's a big hit right there. After the double play, you thought at first you were going to have a big inning, and now you feel like you're not going to get anything out of this. He comes up with a big clutch 2-out hit.
Here's Cody Ashe. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball on the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch-up.
Gray now on 2-0. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Runner goes for second. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Reddick. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. We played 4 full. The Rangers lead it 2-1. Digging in once again, Daniel Takahashi. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Comes set, and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. The 0-1. Ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Standing in now, Billy Butler. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Well, that tells me we're going to have a bullpen game. You know, I'm looking at maybe tops 115, 120. That's a lot in one game, so we're going to be in the pen pretty soon.
Pitch number 100 on its way. Outside, 3-0 now. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. A strike, and it's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Rounding first is Butler, on his way to second now. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. This might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box now, Brandon Moss. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swung on and missed. 1-1. A good action on a two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Here comes the pitch to Moss. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. The 2-2 one more time. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. The A's strand 1. They're down 2-1. Ready once again, Jason Hayward comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Shoots this one over to first. Butler scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Ready for another shot now, Shin-Soo Choo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Stepping in now, Alden Stewart, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Gray's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The pitch. And that misses 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Full count. Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Brian Dunzing takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 53, Brian Dunzing.
Matthew Cabrera will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Cabrera.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Brett Lawrie.
Digging in and looking for more, Brett Lawrie. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. He's set, and the pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Ready for another shot now. Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Miguel Jimenez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 22, Miguel Jimenez.
Digging in to try it again, Tim Lewis. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Tim Lewis.
Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Takahashi has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Douglas Prescott.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Douglas Prescott. A couple of walks for him thus far. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Hard hit ball to second. Laurie's there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Michael McCabe.
Digging in once again, Michael McCabe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Here's the 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Cabrera is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back to Arlington. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Ready once again, Jed Lowry comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jed Lowry.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Hit in the air to left field. Under it is Chu as he takes it in for the first out.
The right fielder, number 21, Josh Reddick.
Standing in, Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Drilled on the ground to short. There is Andrus. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder, number 5, Daniel Takahashi.
Digging in the switch hitter, Daniel Takahashi. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. 2 out, nobody on. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. Grounded to first. Stewart is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Our score remains 2-1. Eric O'Flaherty gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Eric O'Flaherty.
Here's Leonis Martin. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Designated hitter, Leonis Martin.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Takahashi has it in his tracks, Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The shortstop, number 1, Elvis Andrews.
Ready for another chance? Elvis Andrews, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here it comes now to Andrews. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reddick coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. A dive, but he's back. Here's Cody Ashe. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Takahashi is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Striding in once again, Jason Hayward. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. There goes Elvis. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it'll be too late to get Andrus as he's safe at second base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He'll try it again, 3-2. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Another payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible. But that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Working to keep them in the game here. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
From the stretch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Rangers leave a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Tanner Shepard has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
52, Tanner Shepard.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
52.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Striding into the box, Billy Butler. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Here's the 1-0 pitch now to Butler. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Lewis will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So a big moment here, and standing in, Brandon Moss. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch coming. Here it is. in the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Cabrera.
Coming to the plate now, Matthew Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Well hit to right, but foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Here's the 1-2. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it.
13,
not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Now at the plate, Brett Laurie. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Takes a knee-high fastball. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. First ball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Prescott is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. A's strand a couple. They're down 2-1. Sean Doolittle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the
Number
A's.
62, Sean Doolittle.
Into the box now, Alden Stewart. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth.
Baseman, Alden Stewart.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Now at the plate, Tim Lewis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plan's to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Prescott.
In now, Douglas Prescott, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Couple of walks for him thus far. Now he'll step off and fire to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. And another snap throw to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Up next for the Rangers, second
digging
baseman,
in, Michael McCabe. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time. Two out with the man at first. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. Doolittle's ready. Here's the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw on to Butler is in time, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. Neftali Feliz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Yasmani Grandal will be the man who will start things in the 9th as they go to work against Feliz.
Yasmani Grandal.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Hot shot on the ground is short. Andrus has it on to first, and now the A's are down to their final out.
The right fielder, number 21, Josh Reddick.
So striding in, Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And that's cut on and missed. So now the A's are down to their final strike of the ball game.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Crowd on its feet. Here's Feliz to the plate. Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul.
Nice job of fighting that ball off right there. 2 strikes on you. He throws a breaking ball down the way, and you just put enough on it to stay alive.
A crowd nearing 50,000 on its feet here in Arlington. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Texas win the opener here in the division series. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rangers: 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Athletics, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Yu Darvish. The save to Neftali Feliz. The loss goes to Sonny Gray. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the ballpark, 49,115. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.